So we are back on it today. And like I said, the whole live stream thing. So we are trying to post a live stream, a short, and a long form video a day. And it is currently a little rough right now, not gonna lie. It's kind of hard to do, but we're having fun doing it. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a drink of water because I have water, because talking like this is harder than talking when you're fishing. So basically what we're going to do today is question and answering for me, and just generally explaining YouTube, just so you guys can kind of understand it. And I know there's been a lot of questions recently on how I make videos, especially in my past live streams. When I'm fishing, I really can't go into depth with those, but the more I kind of, the more time I have, the more I can actually explain these questions, which is typically what I do in these question and answer live streams. So I've been getting questions about thumbnails, I've been getting questions about editing and what I do to make my videos music wise, what my favorite editing softwares are and stuff, and we're gonna go over that today. But a lot of it's just question and answering for me, like favorite fish, favorite type of fish, best lures to use for this or that. That's kind of what we're gonna go over today, because we're not out to river tape for the past like 6 live streams we've been fishing, and I am exhausted to say the least. Today's the first day in a while that I've actually like chilled, which I needed. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. So give me your fishing questions, YouTube questions, just that type of stuff. And that's kind of what we're gonna get into. What's up, Rad Dance? Hello, Jake. Nice to see y'all in the chat. But yeah, there's questions today about YouTube, how I make YouTube videos, how I make sure that the YouTube videos can perform as best as they can. As I'm not saying they don't perform the best as they could be, because I'm not a pro by any means. I'm just someone that's kind of out there posting fishing YouTube videos. I'm not a pro, but I know what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. What's up? I see in the chat. How do I make a mac and cheese sandwich? I don't know. Hello, nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, so just kind of give me fishing questions, YouTube questions. If you want me to play a song on the keyboard or a, guitar, because you're quite literally there's an electric guitar behind me, let me know. What's up, everybody in the chat? Nice to see you guys. Well, from Brazil, thank you for joining the chat. Appreciate it. So we're going to get straight into the question answering part first. So just give me your fishing questions or editing questions first, and then I'll explain more of how I do it later. What's up? Nice to see everybody in the chat. So just give me fishing or YouTube related questions. What's up, GG? Nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, just give me your fishing related questions, and we'll go on. While we're doing that, I'm going to get my computer set up so I can make sure that you guys, I'm answering all your questions. Penn versus Shimano, what do I prefer in freshwater? So that's actually a good question. And my best opinion is I prefer Shimano. And you speak Portuguese and English, cool. But I prefer Shimano in freshwater, because Penns typically don't have smaller sizes, and they're also really, really good for saltwater. And they're not as, I would say, action-like as the Shimanos. They also make smaller reels with the better, what's up, Chris Torres? Let's see, what language do I speak? English, of course. I can't speak a very, very tiny amount of Spanish. Yeah, hello everybody in the chat. What's up, Nicholas? Hodge, Chris Torres, Jane, I see you in the chat. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. I prefer Shimano in that. I'm not gonna get into such questions. Do I play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. No, I will not play Truth or Dare. This is fishing, and if you guys want me to play a song on the guitar, I'll play a song on the guitar for you guys. But yeah, it's just a fishing and gear and YouTube type of live stream. So questions, thinking about getting an open bail Shimano. I've been tired of getting bait casters. Yeah, my personal opinion, the best thing to start out is the Shimano FX. It's like $15 to $20 depending on where you get it. You can get 2000, 4000, or 2500 size, and they're incredible. That's what Halo is OP. I've heard people. I've never played Halo. But yeah, that's kind of what I would personally suggest is either the NevX or the FX. FX is so much cheaper than the NevX, but it just depends on what you prefer, honestly. If you prefer spending more and having a reel that's going to last, like, literally 10, 12 years, get that. But if you want, you know. But what's up, everybody in the chat? Nice to see you. Diving into the analytics on my computer. Boom. But yeah. So, I'm going to make sure that I'm answering everybody's questions. That's why my computer is out. So, fishing questions or whatever. What your face? Yes, I am done with school. I'm in private school and I'm out of school for the year. So, hip hip hooray. But I'm not sure. What's my PB bass? So, my PB bass is what is it? I think it's 8 pounds that I caught it at Disney. It was amazing. That's my PB largemouth bass, and we went on a charter in Disney and caught it. It was awesome. It's actually a pretty good video. I prefer having videos like that, honestly. It's actually really, really cool. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing in this episode, is just talking about the videos that I make. Sorry about staring at my computer. I have to put something up. So let me know what your favorite fish is in the chat and questions you guys want me to answer, because I just want to answer as many questions as possible in this live stream, because, well, I don't get many of these, and I want to make sure that all of the questions that we have in today's episode are helping somebody in some way. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. Boom. I'm gonna start off with a couple questions here, and the main question that I get asked is, what editing service do I use? And the editing service that I use the most is CapCut, and I use CapCut to edit all of my videos, long form and short form. It's the easiest for me. It's the normal version is free. You do have to pay if you want some of the better stuff, like the experiences. But that's kind of what I use for editing. I will use called the Captions app for like just fishing captions and stuff, and I run other YouTube channels too, so some of those need captions for the videos to elevate it to the next level. But am I smart? In my personal opinion, I'm very intelligent. But yeah, that's kind of, what's my IQ? It's been so long, I forget what it is. Take a personality test. Oh, I'm not taking a personality test on stream. Yeah, that's one of the things I won't do, is I won't take a personality test on stream. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm not gonna do it. Unless you guys want to hear a... Best I can do is answer fishing questions or editing questions or YouTuber questions, or I can play you a song on the guitar. Your choice. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. I am River at Life, if you guys are new. And as you can see, play Lose Yourself. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. That's a little bit on the higher intermediate for me. But one of my things for River at Life is this week we're posting a video, a long form and a short form every day this week, starting Friday. Trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of Friday, or by Friday, and it's been pretty good so far. We've already gained around 100 subscribers in 3 days, which we've been doubling pretty much every single day we've been doing this. So maybe we can get double that up today, which would be incredible. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, 5,000 is a crazy goal, but I feel like we can do it. I'm already at 3,000, so thank you for liking. I appreciate it. that is our goal. It's gonna be crazy, but I'm hoping we can do it. Yeah. What bait do I use? Ambitious. Yeah, I'm quite ambitious. What bait do I use for redfish? So it depends on what area I'm fishing. If it's flats, I'm gonna use either NLBN lures or either shrimp. If it's deeper out, I'm gonna use mullet or some sort of fish bite lure, just because they go down a little bit better in the water column. I will typically use NLBN lures a lot because I'm hard-headed when I fish. I like to catch fish on the lures that I like to catch fish with, if that makes any sense, so I'm not really eager to change it. So, if you guys have watched the live streams, I fish with an NLBN lure for close. I do not have a girlfriend. I do not have a girlfriend. I am a great young man, though. But, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. In all of this kind of editing stuff, I'm going to get to it right now just because we don't have much. So, how long have I been doing YouTube for is a great question that I've been getting asked. Do I use fresh shrimp? No, I use frozen shrimp typically because I don't feel like spending big money on shrimp. I'm not young Sheldon. So my family calls me though. But yeah. We have a lot of different things to go over. You want me to play some music? Go. I'll play a song, so you guys know it on the guitar. It's called Seven Nations Army. I'm gonna grab my guitar. Can you say the brand that I use? NLBN or Blue Magic Shrimp. NLBN lures, the lures that I use. This is my acoustic guitar. I've had this thing for years. It's my personal preference for guitar. That's my Les Paul right there. But yeah, Seven Nations Army, yep. We'll play Sweet Home Alabama a little bit. I cannot play Among Us theme song on the guitar. I'm not that good. But now back to fishing and editing. Keep the guitar right there unless you guys have any special request. Yeah. So, what we're going to get into now is, like I said, the editing portion. So I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years now. And what I've learned is consistency is not always key, but sometimes it is. So when I post videos, I typically post either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Do I ever fish in the sea? Yes, I do fish in the sea. And what is the biggest fish I've ever caught? That was a 400-pound Goliath grouper off of Port Canaveral. And that kind of answers both of your questions, Elias and Noah. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. And hopefully we can catch some bigger fish in the sea in the future. I fish, so seas and oceans, so we have oceans around here. I live in, 400 pounds is a pretty big fish, honestly. I fish right between an area, it's Cocoa Beach, and then I'm a little bit further down, and then you got freshwater and saltwater all around you, which is pretty big. I'm trying to, what's up, Connor Benton? Nice to see you back in the chat. Or Bennett, not Benton, my bad. But nice to see you back in the chat. Bass? I do love bass. Bass are my favorite fish. Yes, I live in Florida. I live in southern central Florida, yeah. That's one of my favorite places to be. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today. Just answering questions in the chat. I'm going to let you guys decide. Do you guys want me to get into the YouTube analytics and like how to start fishing YouTube channels and get them up there? Or do you guys want me to stick with questions for just what you guys ask in the chat for the next couple of minutes, for the next 5-10 minutes? just because we don't have too long today. We'll probably stream for 35 minutes or so, just because I want to keep the promise to you guys of streaming every day, but I also want to make sure that we're not doing repetitive and repetitive and repetitive. So just let me know in the chat, guys. Hi, Luke. Nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, just let me know while I do that. I'm going to grab my computer. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yep, we're on the road to 5K. I hope we get it. My goal is 10,000 by the end of the year, but I want to start with the week thing. It's pretty cool. My mom just came in with my dog. If you guys know my service dog, 5K, man, thank you for trying to help me get there. This is my dog.
Tim's got a haircut.
He did. Here.
He's not letting go. He's
Yeah.
like, no.
Okay.
Here, maybe. What? Okay.
There's something wrong with my dog, guys.
Bro.
He's a service dog, but he's an animal. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, the best fish in tides is like high tide, but I like rising tide. Yeah, the mom check is very evident. The mother wanted to see what I'm doing in my room. Live streaming is always the answer. But yeah, if you guys see me,
Mom check.
mom check. She was fishing with me most of the week. If you guys saw our videos at,
I thought you didn't know where this is.
yeah, it was at the back. But yeah, that's one of the, yeah, looking around. But yeah, she was helping me fish Patrick Air Force Base, and it was one of my favorite experiences fishing there. Patrick Air Force Base is such an amazing environment. I love everybody around there. We're staying at the TLFs, which TLF stands for Temporary Lodging Facility. The chat says hello, mother.
Hello, chat.
Yeah, the chat's saying hello. But yeah.
Is it Pop Pop?
No, it's Noah, Blake, and Elias. Well. Yeah, shout out to mom. Yeah, we're gonna try to get, like, post more, which if you guys know, if you guys watch my video, we've had a lot of stuff happening recently between, like, chemo and medical stuff. It's been really hard to post content, which we're trying to get out further and further and further. And I want to make sure that I'm posting content for you guys, which is important to me that I get content out, because it's one of my favorite things to do. What's up, Average Gamer? Nice to see you in the chat. But yeah, it's kind of one of my favorite things to do, and I want to make sure that I keep doing it, especially over the summer between school's out, so I can kind of put most of my energy, or pretty much all of my energy, into YouTube. I want to put 100%. Thank you for praying for me. Appreciate it. When is my next stream? My next stream is going to be tomorrow. I don't know what time, so make sure to keep checking in, because my best guesses will probably be either during the day, middle of the day, or at the end of the day, do another question and answering, just because, well, it's kind of hard to fish. I own a property on the river, and it's too hot to be out there right now. I would, but yeah. Thank you. I appreciate all the get well. Am I going fishing this week? Yeah, I go fishing every week. Actually, I have one of the best videos, in my personal opinion, that I've posted, and it is going out 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. I edited it. It took like a day and a half to edit. While I was filming, I edited. This was a vacation trip. We actually got done yesterday. We subscribed. Yep. Thankfully, I hope you guys watch all the live streams, because the live streams are getting better and better. We got a new setup, as you guys can see. We got the river at. We're going to start getting podcasts set up, and it's going to be really stinking cool, and I'm really excited for this. Hopefully we can get there to the podcast. My dream is to have some of the big guys, like Fishing with Yak Pack and Fishing with Norm, Bama Beach Bum, Peter Brad. Yeah, let's go fishing. That's what I want to do. But luckily for me, it is 100 degrees outside right now, and I'm currently wearing jeans and brand new shoes. Wonderful, wonderful, brand new. Excited for the family podcast. Yeah, there's the admins right there. Yo, thank you so much, Noah Blake, for the journey to 5K. 199. That is awesome, dude. Thank you so much. We're getting there. One slow leap at a time. Yeah, Noah Blake, thank you very, very much. Yeah, 100 degrees. I'm in Florida right now. It is hot. Not to mention it's like 98% humidity right now, which is not fun. Like I said, thank you so much, Noah Blake, again. That is awesome. Hopefully we can get that journey to 5K for you. And thank you just so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, what a good man. Noah is a very nice person. It is incredible that people are actually generous enough to donate on streams. It is, like, beyond me. such a nice gesture. Thank you very much. But back on track. After my mom came in, it kind of went. So how do you donate? So what you do is you hit the, let me see. Okay, so you hit chat and there's a money symbol. I'm actually going to use this one. This is my River Out account. That's my money. Yeah. So basically what you do is you have right here on the chat bar, it says like the dollar. And then you press it and then you choose, yeah, it's the bottom right hand corner. Then you kind of choose what you would like to donate. It's like, I don't really know. I've donated a couple times before. Let's see. So you have super chats. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we just unlocked membership, guys. So if you guys want to become members of the channel, you can. I don't know what it said at. Is this at like the whatever the, what is membership at? $1.99 a month. Must have said by itself. But yeah. Thank you so much again, Noah. I appreciate it. That is fantastic. Thank you again. That is awesome. But yeah, we are going to try to hit 5K. It's gonna be so bad right now. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get to the YouTube stuff, and then we're gonna go back to the question and answering at 30-minute mark. We're gonna go back to the question and answering. Do I have an aquarium or any fish? Yeah, I have an aquarium. I used to have 3 aquariums. I have 2 now. I'm getting another one with a red-tailed catfish in it. We're gonna do a series called How Big's a Red Tail Now? Yo, what's up, Luke? Thank you so much for the dono. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the $1.99. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. Noah and Luke, thank you so much for the super chats, dude. That is incredible. That is awesome. This helps me more than you guys believe. It helps my motivation, and it helps me so much. So thank you. Thank you for keeping up the good work. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, $4. Thank you, guys. Yeah, get some baits for YouTube. Yep. But yeah. So, like I said, we're fishing here in Florida. And, of course, we're not fishing right now. But that's where we're at. So, redfish, black drum is kind of where we're at. And that's what River Out Life, which as a whole right now, we started back when COVID started. Because, thank you, moderators. But we kind of started to go towards the fishing industry. And I started out with some of my original videos. How much is bait? So, for a frozen bag of shrimp, it's around like $5, $4, depending. For NLBN lures, it's about, if you get the jig heads in the set, it's like $10 for like NLBNs, which NLBNs are a little bit on the more expensive side. I get them because they're good and I like using them, and that's one of my dream sponsors one day is NLBN. But yeah, they're pretty expensive. Bait is not cheap anymore, unless you catch it, which I do catch mine sometimes. But yeah, that's kind of what started River Out Life. Is we got to the channel and we started like really cranking content during the summer, and we kind of went to a standstill. I'm gonna get over to that right now on my YouTube just to see, because we started posting 4 or 5 years ago. I think my very first video was about fish bites. Thank you so much, River Out Life moderators. Thank you so much. Like I said, please keep me as River Out Life. I promise. I'm doing a good job for the question answering. You don't have to hire another fisherman, I promise. But yeah, thank you so much, River Out Life admins. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're going to go view the channel real quick. Okay, so my very first video that I ever posted, long form video. Hi, nice to see you, Sir Max. Very first one I ever posted was a video called Flounder Catch and Cook. And I caught, nice to see you back in the chat, Elias. Nice to see you. Is there any good sports stores around you that I would recommend? Sportsman's Wholesale is good. They used to be one of my sponsors. They're good people. Got nothing to complain about. They're incredible products and stuff. So that's kind of what I would suggest personally. Bass Pro Shops is good, but there's not really one too close to me. The closest one to me is in Orlando, and that's quite a hop, skip, and a jump away from Cocoa Beach. But yeah, so the very first video I posted was 4 years ago, called Flounder Catch and Cook. Boom. And that video took off my channel. It got like 100 views. I was super hyped, and then we started fishing with bridges and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where we started, and then we started with the thumbnails. Welcome back to another episode of River Rat Life thumbnails. Live in Florida. Nice, dude. Florida's amazing. Tom is he donated. He's a great OG. So I'm gonna get to what I like to call the new era of River Rat Life. We're gonna explain that. So starting about 2.5 years ago, we started going down the redfishing rabbit hole. Nice to see you in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Tom is great. He's been one of the OGs. He's also my grandfather, so thank you, Grandpa, in the chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you everybody that's donated so far. You guys are awesome. But yeah, it's what I like to call the new era of River Rat Life is starting at the video catching every freshwater fish in Florida. Or catching every fish in every state, starting in Georgia. And that started a era with River Rat Life. And yeah, it started something with me. We went to the Fish Bites headquarters in St. Augustine, got a little tour of the inside of it. It was awesome. We had a video, and that's really when YouTube started kicking off for me. I went from 100 subscribers to 500 in less than, I think it was 3 weeks that we went skyrocketed, and it was incredible. Recently, we had another jump, which I'll get to that later. So around this time, I was dealing with stuff. We just figured out all the medical conditions I have. Yeah, St. Augustine is incredible. But yeah, we just started to figure out medical conditions and stuff I had, and fishing was a great way to cope. Hello, nice to see you. Smile with Vanish. Hello, bro. And that was kind of what we're doing. And the first, hint I had of big views on a long-form video was Cold Weather Fish Trap Challenge at the lake. Posted almost 2 videos. Do I go downtown? Yeah, I do go downtown sometimes. It's fun to go down there near the fort and stuff. It's awesome. That is kind of when I got a taste of the views, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, I got views. But that's kind of where it all started. And I went down, the little bit of the comedy rabbit hole for a little bit. Starting with, the Guggen fishing trips and the, which I love comedy. I'm an improv actor myself, so I do love comedy. From Brazil, nice to see you. 5K, guys. Yeah, we're trying to get 5K so bad. But yeah, so that kind of happened with the biggest fishing fails, and then the quote-unquote new era of River Rat Life, which is the era we're in now. Yeah, I do acting. I'm actually a pretty good actor myself. I act in productions in school, trying to do some auditions in other stuff around my neighborhood. Not neighborhood, around my area. Cocoa Beach Playhouse is one of the most pristine playhouses we have around here. It's top-notch talent. It's 30 minutes away from where I am. But yeah, I'm trying to get one of the roles. Hopefully I can get it. But yeah, so as an fishing YouTuber, one of my videos, yeah, I am a pretty good actor. That's why I'm pretty good. What role? So I typically play the bigger male, masculine characters. So I played King Triton in The Little Mermaid and King Agnar in Frozen. Oh, donation from Tom Alert. Thank you. River Rat Life admins. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Let's go, dude. Yeah, Tom is a legend, dude. But yeah, that's kind of what the roles I've been doing. What I'm trying to do is get Kristoff at one of the performances, which that's what I want. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm growing. And then the new generation of Rover at Life really started when I'm not gonna say it. Never say that stuff in the chat. But it started with the fishing rod battle between $250, $150, and $50 fishing rods. And I used my buddy Chasing Fins' SLX DC before I had my own, and it was incredible. And that was such a good video. I almost hit 1,000 subscribers, and from that video, and I got almost 1,000 views on the video. Had such a great click-through rate, and yeah. You just got done fishing, Brody? Oh, nice to see you back in the chat. How old am I? So I just turned 14. I'm in a freshman in high school, so hip hip hooray. But yeah. And then we started a little bit of a dry streak, and then we started back up, and I was getting almost 300 views per video. And that's kind of what it started, and then we started with the Shimano FX, which is the biggest video I've ever had so far. 3,700 views for a long form, which is incredible. Shorts is a different story. I'm not going to go over that because I've posted thousands of shorts. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". With shoes on. I'm 5'9" without shoes, but I'm 5'11". Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Take pride in being relatively mature for my age because, well, Lord knows that the rest of this world needs a pretty mature teenager. But we got down this area of YouTube, the thumbnails. I'm still sticking with these types of thumbnails now with that text. I found what I liked. I found what was working. And we were getting so much and so much and so much and so much. Hey, can I get a shout out? Well, because you asked so nicely. Yeah, you get a shout out. Caden Armstrong, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, I got a pretty good head on my shoulders. I like to be a good person, and I take pride in it. And then we started getting huge videos, hundreds of views every video, and then we hit a dry streak around like 2 months ago, and we're getting 35 views per video. Yeah, thank you for being a great role model for young boys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like the sign behind me, yeah, it's pretty cool. Can you have a shout out, please? Patricia. I'm trying to piece out your name. Another thing that about me is I'm dyslexic, so I can not read the best. Hamilton. Do you fish? Yeah, I fish a lot. This is what this YouTube channel is. So, Patricia Agro, shout out to you. But yeah, we fish a lot. I cannot spell. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, a shout out to you. You know I was talking to you. But yeah, and we're still a little dry streak, and then we started back up, and past couple of weeks we've been getting. You have a $500 bait caster. Nice, dude.
It's Patricia.
Patricia? Shout out to you. Thank you. Mom over here with a save. I had to text her and be like, yo, what's the name? But yep, Patricia, shout out to you. But yeah, $500 bait caster. What is it? The Scorpius DX from Shimano? Yeah. Yeah. Can I play music? I can play music. I can play a bunch of different instruments. If you guys want to see, I can play tuba. I have a tuba in my room if you guys would like to see. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want to see me play that real quick. What's my favorite fish? Redfish. Redfish is my favorite fish to catch. They're awesome content, and yeah, it's awesome. Like I said, if you want me to play the tuba, put a thumbs up in the chat. Alrighty. I guess I'm planning to bring out the old euphonium tuba. I'll warn you guys, it's been a little bit rusty from the school performances. Here we are. Boom. Say hello to my little friend. Tuba, baritone, euphonium, whatever you like to call it. This is my baby. I love this thing. I'm gonna play a song called Glorioso, and it's a song that we did for our band concert this year, and I'll play a little bit of it here. That was not the right notes because, well, it's rusty and I need to play it. Do I think the Timberwolves will win? Probably not. I wish it. I don't think they're going to win this year. I've watched the NBA quite a bit the past couple of days. Yeah, so this is a euphonium, baritone tuba, whatever you want to call it. I play some nice, glorious. Yes, it is quite glorious. What is up the Hamiltons? Nice to see you in the chat. Nice to see you. I'm actually gonna look up to see if I can see the. Where is the stream music for that? There it is. I think that's it. No. I'm looking for it. There it is. So this is what the song's called, Glorioso. I'm actually gonna read the sheet music so I can actually play the melody correctly for you guys. Let me play it correctly real quick, and then my conscience can go, because as a band kid, it's kind of hard. Play another song in there? I can play. Alrighty, let's see. I can play Seven Nations Army on pretty much every instrument I own. Wait. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I need to tune this thing, because this thing is not, I've not played this in over a week and a half, so it just needs to be tuned. Let's see. I will grab another book out. This is a song called Samo Creek. I can play this pretty well. This is one of the beginners, so to get into the highest band at our school, you need to play this song, and I was able to play it pretty well, all things considered. I just started playing this 8 months ago, so here's Samo Creek on the euphonium. Voila. I am 14. That is not even my best instrument. My favorite way to cook fish, river rat admins, is I like to grill my fish, personally. That is my favorite way to cook fish. And it's incredible, too. Yeah, I like to oil my fish. Oil, panko, typically lemon and lime, too, is typically how I cook them. I don't really like to fry my fish too much, just because I like the, ocean taste of it. Yeah, nice fried fish always is nice. Yeah, I like frying fish, but it has to be, a good friable fish, if you guys know what I mean. I don't really like frying, wonderful snapper and stuff. Yeah, grilled is awesome. I like on the half shell, too. Blackened is pretty good sometimes. This is a little bit of too much spice for my take. You have to be a certain age to watch my live streams? So, for my live streams, I don't believe so. As long as you have YouTube, you don't. For my longer videos, especially my catch and cook videos, where I actually cook the fish and fillet it, and you need to be, it's not meant for kids, but this is fine. This is this question answering, so I'm answering, and then if you guys want me to play a song on piano, euphonium, guitar, that type of stuff, is kind of, what I'll do. My keyboard, I took my keyboard out of the room, but my piano's in the living room, if you guys want to see that. If you guys want to see me play one of my favorite songs on the piano, put a thumbs up in the chat. Let me put the tuba back real quick. But yeah. So, like I said, that's kind of started the era with River at Life, and this kind of the journey we went on to get to where we are right now. I'm gonna play Zach Bryan. That's one of my favorite artists for country. Something in the Orange is such an incredible song. As a bass myself, I play. Oh, you guys want to see me play piano? Oh man, I guess I'm gonna play piano. Yeah, Something in the Orange is an incredible song. Zach Bryan. After I answer this question, we'll look up and see if I can find it. Alrighty. So, you love walleye? Yeah, walleye's a nice fish. Where's my favorite trip I've been on? Where's my favorite trip you've been on to fish? I love Patrick Air Force Base trips. They're awesome. I get to spend time with my family, which is incredible. I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things to do, is spend time with my family. I love Venice Beach, which we're going to Venice Beach here in the next couple of weeks to go fishing and live streams. We're going to do live streams. Backyard, we got a house in the water over there. But yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. Yeah, Zach Bryan is goated. He's such an incredible artist. My favorite song to play on the piano is Pirates of the Caribbean. I play 7 Years by Lucas Graham. I can play Phantom of the Opera. Peacock Bass. Yeah, so Peacock Bass I catch typically in Delray Beach, which Delray Beach is an incredible place down there in South Florida, southern South Florida. It's Delray. It's like, I think, an hour and a half away from Miami. It's incredible, in my personal opinion. Want me to play 7 Years by Lucas Graham? I'll give you guys something. Next week, I will post on the community tab for you guys. I will learn to play Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan on the piano. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go to my piano, have my mother be cameraman. Yeah, bro, did get taken down. So, mother, the chat has spoken. They want me to play piano for them. Switch that. Boom. Boom.
Here.
Yeah, guys. Start off with Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I'll get to 7 years old. Said I've been doing piano for not that long now. Been doing it for about, what, mother? 4 months?
You just taught yourself.
Yeah, I taught myself piano. I've never done lessons. So this is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. This is more of the advanced version of it. Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not the full song, but that's the best part of it. And here's Lucas Graham, 7 years. That's alright. play the entire song because it's so good.
They want to know what happened to your legs. What are those?
Legs are broken. So, we guys tell you the chemo stuff. That's kind of what happened. So my legs are paralyzed from pretty much my knee down. Didn't really feel that much. And that's kind of why they're there. Yeah, that's, kind of much why they're there.
Well, you have a rare autoimmune disease called chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy.
That's a mouthful, especially when you're drunk.
CIDP, which is why he started his channel, because he wanted to bring awareness to the stuff that he's going through and started going through. One day you woke up, you were like, what, 12 and couldn't walk anymore?
I think I was just about to turn 13. It was August, I believe. And
Yeah.
I woke up and I could not walk anymore. And it took years to figure out why I couldn't walk anymore. And, yeah.
If you know anything about autoimmune diseases, once you fight one, you have multiple. So he has quite a myriad. Yeah, so he is training a service dog to help with mobility, checking his heart rate.
Chip, come here. Chip, here. Come here, bro.
Chip just got groomed, so he's not trying to go anywhere today.
Well, yeah. So that's everything, the plethora of things. That's the wonderful piano skills that I have. It's awesome. I can play Pirates of the Caribbean. I can play Furlies. Play Green Sleeves. Play Under the Sea. Yeah, that's kind of a plethora of stuff. I'm gonna take the camera back. Hip hip hooray. Boom.
All right, start finishing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're back in the room. Boom. But yeah, so it's awesome to play piano and stuff, but fishing is kind of my passion. Okay, we're good. I accidentally hit the wrong button. So, fishing is my passion, like I said. Music is awesome. Singing, dancing, theater, instruments are some of my favorite things to do. But yeah, fishing is kind of what we're doing. The good question answering for today. We're going to finish it up here in about 4:35, just so we can, yeah, fishing is awesome. I would not be where I am right now without fishing. But yeah. Does Tom ban people? Yeah, so my mods on here is River Out Life admins, which they're always on. Tom can. If he texts me, then I can ban people. But there's also a few other moderators that I have on there that aren't actually admins of the channel, that doesn't have access, but they have access to, like, delete people and, like, that type of stuff, which none of them are on today, surprisingly. Nathan Adams, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tom has so much power, and Tom deserves that power. What's up, Nathan? Thank you so much for $10 in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Can you get a shout out? Kylie, shout out to you. Boom. Shout out. W. That's W's in the chat for Nathan Adams. But yeah. I'm gonna take a drink of water because Lord knows I need it. But yeah. We're having a lot of fun. Yeah, Nathan is a legend. He's the best. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I run another YouTube channel too. Hey, Tony the Fisherman, what's up, dude? Oh man, I thought you were one of the other guys. 38-hour timeout for you. Womp womp. I thought he was a different Tony. I thought he was one of the guys. Do I play Fortnite? No, I do not play Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite before. Yeah, Tom took him out. Yeah, Tom has too much power, y'all. But yeah, that's kind of how we're doing it today. It's like last stream like this. And luckily for me, I have quite the admin team on my disposal. My family and my friends are great admins. If you guys know, we did a giveaway. Yeah, Tom has such aura, y'all. Yeah, my grandpa is like the aura master. That's where I get it from. That's where I get my charisma from. But yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I feel like the Legend of Tom is going to be all I see in my, Do I like fishing? Yeah, fishing is awesome. Fishing is one of my favorite things to do. It's awesome. So, admins asked, what is my favorite reel? So, it depends on the price range. Yeah, everybody give a clap for Tom in the chat. But what's your favorite reel? If you were talking about a price range, cheap, Shimano FX is incredible. But if I say pricier, I do love the SLXDC. I do love the Shimano NavX. I do love the Shimano Stratix. But, I'm a little bit on the picky side because myself, favorite reel is not Ozark Trails. You're out of your mind if you think Ozark Trails is a fishing YouTuber's favorite reel. Well, that's not true. Fishing with Yak Pack's favorite reel is Ozark Trails. Made a video about it. But yeah, that's not my favorite. My favorite top 5 is Shimano, Luz, Abu Garcia, Penn, and yeah. Do I know? Yeah. Nathan Adams is my stepdad. My hat is cute. Yeah, this is the merch. If you guys want to get merch or get your hands on some, we got stickers, shirts, and stuff. How to donate. If I punch something, I'm not going to punch something. I'm sorry. I won't do that for $50 just because, well, I do it. It's not worth breaking something over money. Everything in this room has value, sentimentally or physically. So, no, I'm good, thank you, though. But what's my favorite NBA player? Of all time or just, like, current? My favorite, $100? I have a piece of paper, but that's not it. But my favorite baitcaster to backlash is definitely going to be the Shimano Bassmaster. The Shimano Bassmaster is an amazing reel. It's $50, and it really doesn't, all time is Michael Jordan. I love Michael Jordan. Larry Bird's also really up there on my list. I used to be a soccer player. I used to play tournaments and stuff for soccer, so I used to be really good at that. But yeah. $100. What's the biggest fish I've ever caught? What's my favorite soccer player? If we're talking all-time, Messi, which sucks because I'm an Orlando City fan. $100 if I break a piece of paper. $150, okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, okay, guys, this is sheet music 4. Sporting KC. We got some good players in there. You got Johnny Russell, one of the OGs, dude. Oh, yeah. This is a piece of Imperium for the $100. Boom. Orlando City SC is amazing. Boom. Boom. Piece of paper is flattened. It's destroyed. It's back from no return. I cannot read the music on there. I can't make out a D flat or anything. Boom. It is gone. But yeah, Orlando City SC is my team. Like I said, I have Orlando City hats in this room. I have stuff signed by players. I have some incredible stuff. Oh, like something metal? I'm trying to think. Another hobby of mine is like tinker with stuff. And I just so happen to have a Roman axe laying around called a face, which I need to redo anyway. Yeah, Sporting versus Orlando game. You'll be there. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Yeah. I'm not going to break stuff for money. It's not worth it. Like I said, everything in this room has sentimental value. Paper is paper. But, you know, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, hopefully we can have some fun today. Why not? Because like I said, everything in this room has sentimental value at some point. I have stuff in here. Yeah, Elias, Nathan is right. But yeah. Everything in this room has sentimental value. Fishing gear in this room. I actually have in my room, I'm gonna go grab it. My SLX XT is actually in this room. I was talking about one of the reels that kind of kickstarted my channel and made it so I could get to 1,000 subscribers. Was this reel right here? Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it, dude. $300. No, dude. I'm not gonna do it. Thank you for subscribing, like I said. This is SLXDC. Hey, shout out, Jason Wash. Shout out. I'm sorry, Kylie. I will not destroy something for $400. But yeah, this is it right here. Tom took him out, y'all. W's in the chat for Tom. Can you get a shout out? Yeah, Tom took him out. But yeah, Olivia, whoever you are, I'll give you a shout out. I do not know how to spell your name or something, but yeah. But yeah, Tom is the OG. Tom is over here making sure the chats are safe. Caught a 7 Lakes. Is that in Florida? 7 Lakes? Because I'm pretty sure that we have something here called 7 Lakes. Yeah, Tom is the GOAT, dude. 30-pound catfish at 7 Lakes, dude. But yeah, I've not caught any catfishing. I've been getting so many comments recently that I need to go freshwater catfishing. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, because I would be interested in doing it if you guys want to. It's in Kentucky. Nice to see you, Gavin Robbins. Nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, we love Tom. The admins even love Tom. Yeah, Tom is one of the few people that have access to the channel, so. Yeah, super sick. Well, I hope. Yeah. My grandma, Tom's wife, almost caught a stingray that's around, literally, it was like 3 feet in wingspan. So I hope your dad gets better, Gavin. I really hope you do. Hopes and prayers for you, brother. So, we have, yeah. I'm trying to see what in the chat. Yeah, shout out to the grandma, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in the chat. Yeah, like Tom and Mary are the best power couple for the power in the YouTube channel. Oh, Tom's back in the chat, y'all. He's back on his account. He's not using River At Life anymore. Tom's back. But yeah. So, any questions about editing or channel? This is honestly being really fun to come back and, you know, come back and watch and have fun. Oh, man. Hopefully, right now we can hit some of the subscriber goals. I'm actually going to check and see where we're at for sub goals right now. But, like I said, the 5,000 subscribers for everybody. Can we get a Tom on the stream tomorrow? You know what? If we get 30 likes on this video, Tom will be on the stream tomorrow. Tom will be fishing with me on the stream tomorrow. If we can get 30 likes on this video, Tom will be fishing with me. Yeah. My favorite NFL team is definitely gonna be the Kansas City Chiefs, unfortunately. We're a split household, especially in college football. We have Gators, we have Bulldogs, and we have UCF. UCF fan right here. Yeah, 3 more guys. 3 more likes and Tom will be on the stream tomorrow. Get everybody you know and tell them. But yeah. Oh, man. So, I'm going to check. So, like I said, guys, yeah, my parents do rock. They're one of the reasons that I'm able to do all this. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a Chiefs fan. I've wanted the Chiefs since, what? I think I was like 6. Guys, I got some good news from this. I got some good... Oh, one more like, guys. And Tom will be on the stream tomorrow fishing with me. Guys, do you play Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite, no. I don't play any games. But yeah, so this is what we're at right now for subscribers, guys. We are pretty close, dude. We gained almost 30 subscribers from this live stream, so bet. Mahomes is a GOAT, one of the best. You pay elect if you're in Tennessee. Or not Tennessee, Kentucky. I don't know why I said Tennessee, y'all. My bad. But yeah, did we actually hit 30 likes? Let me look on my end, y'all. Yo, guys, we hit 30 likes. Well, I guess that means that Tom's going to be on the stream tomorrow. And yeah, Tom's going to be on the stream tomorrow. We're going to go over some fishing gear, maybe fish, not sure. But yep, W in the chat for the stream tomorrow with Tom. Tom's the first special guest of the stream series. Yeah. What's up? Oh, yeah, nice to see you in the chat. Yeah. I will put a live stream notice in my community tab tomorrow when me and Tom will be fishing. And he's good at fishing too, that's for sure. Kentucky's an interesting state, that's for sure. So, Xavier, nice to see you in the chat. Thank you so much again, Nathan, for the chat. $20. And now that message will be on there for a very long time. Oh, gracious. Kylie's back. Everybody, Kylie is back. What's up? Nice to see you back. No, I'm not going to kick Kylie. I'm not going to break something. I'm sorry. Here, if you donate $50, I'll do something. My parents run a special needs school, so... no, Tom took Kylie out, dude. I'm about to say, if you donate that, then we could donate it to my mom's special needs school to make sure that the kids can get some new toys over the summer. But Tom has spoken. Tom has spoken. But yeah. Man. Yeah, Tom did kick her. W Tom in the chat. Do I like Pokemon? I do, actually. I run a Pokemon card channel, too. And we actually got some of the new set, Destined Rivals, today. One of the best sets that I've ever got. It's incredible looking. And I got an ETB of it and a booster bundle of it. I do not have a girlfriend. Can you believe all of this is single, though? Just kidding, y'all. Just kidding. Tom is not a hitman. Tom is not a hitman, y'all. I promise. Yeah, Tom said this again. Like, Tom is literally, like, the best. Tom is a GOAT. He'll be on the stream tomorrow, so he's going to be able to help us. What's up, Xavier? Nice to see you back in the chat. But, yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to go over until, well, we're done now. right now we are going to go over one of my favorite topics, which is going to be what my goal is for the channel. And right now, my goal is to aim the channel a little bit more towards family. Which, as you guys see, you guys love Tom in the chat. So Tom's going to be in a lot more videos. So, in the night, I was streaming. Why? I do love night fishing and night streaming, so it was incredible. So I do love doing that. But, yeah. Yeah, Tom's going to be in a lot of streams. I'm going to put a lot of my family and friends in the videos, which, yeah. A lot of the people that I know are going to be in the videos because they help make the videos. Yeah, Tom has spoken. I don't think Tom wants any more other people to be mods because we already have so many mods on this channel, dude. And of course, none of them are in the chat besides them, the admins, which, thank you, admins. Which are the admins. Tom is the admin. But yeah, that's what I want to go with the channel. I want to hit 10,000 subscribers. I also want to start a podcast of my own called the River Rat Life podcast, which life is in parentheses and like as in like River Rat's life type of thing. And we're going to try to get on there being other fishing YouTubers and some of the other bigger creators in our niche, which niche is outdoors, which I'm an outdoors niche, not just fishing. I do some other stuff too. Yeah. So yeah, Tom is co-host, yeah. Tom is apparently going to be in literally every video that we're going to have in the next couple of weeks, dude. But right now, I want to aim towards also putting a little bit more of a Christ lead on my channel, which I'm a very Christian person, so I like to put that forward. I'm going to start doing like a daily prayer somewhere in my video so you guys can see it. Like, I love Corinthians. Corinthians is one of my favorite books. I just love that book. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going to go for with the channel. That hat is fire, yeah. Yeah, Jesus is king. If you guys, like I said, if you guys want to check out any of my merch or stuff, if you guys want to buy some of the hats or the stickers, you guys can go on River Rat Life IRL on, thank you, God bless me and my family. I appreciate that, Luke. But you guys can look on Instagram and you guys can purchase them. We're doing a run right now where we're testing out our product, and if you guys want to buy it, it's like literally 3/4 of the price of what it's going to be, or not 1/4 of the price is what it's going to be when it's fully mastered, because we're just trying to figure it out right now. It has a little bit of a defect, but it's what makes, you know. You're in the hospital due to, man, I hope you do better, dude. I hope you do better. But yeah, I'm gonna like that. I don't. Did I pin that? Yeah, I did that. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, me too, brother. Nice to see you back in the chat, Xavier. Nice to see you. But that's kind of, like I said, my goal in the end of the week is to hit 5,000 subscribers by Friday. And my other goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which is literally impossible in some people's eyes, but I feel like we can do it. As you guys shown, you guys are literally the best question and answering chat I've ever had. So, pat on the back to you guys, because you guys have literally made this one of the best question and answering streams I've ever had. Also, officially the longest question and answering stream I've ever had. We are at 7% battery, so when my phone dies, the stream will end. But, yeah. Unless we grab a charger. But, yeah. What's my favorite brain rot meme? That is one of my least favorite things in the world, dude. Brain rot is... You're headed to Hobby Lobby. Interesting. Yeah, lower power mode, you're right. I do not like brain rot memes. I'm sorry. Like, songs, on the other hand, that you can play. Yeah, I know, I need to charge the phone. I know. Of Tom's back in the chat on the River Rat account. Y'all, he wants me to charge my phone. But, yeah. Yeah, Tom has spoken. I better charge my phone. But Rat Dance is funny to play on the piano. I can actually play that. That's actually fun. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. with that. But I just don't like, honestly, brain rot whatsoever. Memes are a different story, but, you know. Oh no, not Tom, Mom. So I guess, guys, pretty much, I will see you guys on the next episode of River Rat Life. I will post in the community tab. Keep an eye out. I will post in the community tab what time tomorrow we're going to do the Tom live stream. The Tom live stream is going to be the biggest live stream we've ever done on the channel. We're going to go out to one of the spots. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Stay tuned. Have fun. Peace out. Thank you guys, everybody, for donating. You guys are awesome. Peace out, y'all.